Now, let's say you have a design. Let's say you have a red paper bag. What you would do is just, take this rectangle tool, choose your red color. Let's go to, we have this pattern color we can take advantage of. Okay, so you can go ahead and just hover over the edge and draw your rectangle on all the bag. And then what you need to do is give bleeds, because again, the same concept that we were covering in the business card, you don't want, because the printing paper is a white sheet of paper, you don't want white edges. So that's why you add some blue bleeds outside, so that when the printer cuts the edges of the white sheet, you will see a blue on the edge and not a white defect. Okay, before doing that, I want to basically lock these guides. So select everything, and then you can either lock them by doing Command 2, or since they're guides, if we hide them and then unhide them back, they become locked. Okay, so now let me take my rectangle tool with this blue pattern selected. I will go ahead and draw my rectangle, and then I need to add my bleeds. So I want to click here on the right side using the direct selection tool, hit enter, and enter a 0.2 inch value to the right, and then at the bottom a 0.2 value vertically, and then the top a negative 0.2, so that it goes up. And then from this left side, we actually don't need the color to extend all the way, because what we're going to do here is just have blue so that this part ends up sticking on this beginning part. But we do need some color extending outside of this 7-inch limit. So what we can do is just click once on the edge with the direct selection tool, hit enter, and just move this blue rectangle in like 0.1 inch. Hit enter. Actually, I would say 0.2. That's too little. Okay, so keep this much just white. Finally, what we need to do is add crop marks. We can add crop marks, just by going to the selecting what we want and just going to effect and adding crop marks, or we can draw them ourselves. So in this case, I'm going to draw them myself. I'm going to take the pen tool, choose the black color, and then right here with a very thin stroke, right here, specify the stroke. I thought I had the option for a hairline stroke, but that's okay. I can specify it myself, 0.03 or so, very thin. And you have to zoom in completely to make sure that your crop mark is aligning exactly with the limit of your design. Okay, that's it. So let me zoom back out and position this right here. And then I can hit the Alt key and copy it to the base. And then since I know the width of my entire thing, it's 22 inches, I can have both crop marks selected, hit enter, and then enter the negative 22 value, and then hit copy. And they end up, aligning with the beginning of the design. But then the entire sheet should be cut at this very beginning where the gluing is going to happen. So I need 2 more crop marks, minus 0.5, copy. And I need to do the same thing horizontally. So what I can do is take this crop mark, hold the Alt key to copy it, use the rotate tool and flip it 90 degrees. Position it here. Again, zoom in very well. And then drag it out. And so forth. So drag this out. Oops. Holding down the Alt key, copy it to the other edge, like this. And then just, let's do the math. Select both crop marks and let's add 1.5 and 2.5. That's 4 plus 10 inches. So 4 plus 10, that's 14. So that's how much I should enter for vertical. 14 inches downwards, and then copy. And then we have, if you have trouble, you know, aligning these, you can just hit Command R to see the rulers and drag down a guide just to make sure that everything is properly aligned. Okay, so that's it. And then you would apply your design, whatever your design is. Maybe you have a logo that's actually, you know, it's a pattern, it's being repeated. You have the name of a store right here, whatever the design is, you go ahead and do that. And obviously this 7 by 10 inch dimension is a random dimension I chose for an existing paper bag. You can choose whatever size you want, but this is just a template to use as a foundation.